something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a good one in store here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. This is ahead for about 5. Was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Bombers.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's brought down to about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And the Cowboys force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Yeah, there we go. They were going to 54. They were going to 54. 26.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8. They were going to 53. 26.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Prescott to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak to the air here. On screen here to Blue. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Blue can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, huh?
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
6-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready?
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, my son! Hey!
From the 23. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
We're going to 54. Why?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Yeah! There we go. We're going to 53.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
2 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
We're going to 54. Why? We're going 46. Hey, kill.
We'll hear from the pistol. And he's officially into enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Motioning the tight end now.
We're going to 53.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Under.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down from the red zone. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Cowboys facing a deficit near the break. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
We're going to 53. 26.
A handoff for Williams, running left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this third down.
Yeah, we're going to 54. Wide in. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Go. Right here.
Prescott set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And that will not be enough for a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Throwing on first down, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready. 180. Behind.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Down Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Another try following the sack. On him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
They just get the play off. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And they're on 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah, we're going to 53.
He gets the handoff. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They send a man in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Yeah, there we go. I take one. We're going to 54.
Another run for Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New set of downs for him at the 38. Sanders running dead ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here we go, 46.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Prescott now on third down. Lamb has another one. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
6 yards all the way. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, kill.
He's back to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now.
Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D-linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
54, going to 50. Here we go. Line 8. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We'll kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Line 8. Go, get out.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Yeah! There we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, going to 54. There we go, going to 53. 26.
They go with Williams on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Kill! Hey, kill! Then we're going to 53.
A 3rd down run with Blue. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
54, yeah! Here we go,
Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead to get what you need.
That that brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cowboys up by just a couple of points. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. All right, hey. Here we go. Go to 54. Go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
By DeMarvin and Overshown. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40.
We look to throw it. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down.
Hey! Bombers. Captain. Shanahan.
Back to throw. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On 2nd down, Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Now to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With a win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say it, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Chill.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Boy, I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.